Cauliflower guys, welcome back to another episode here on our channel. It's great to have you guys back. It's a very hot Saturday morning. Just want to say a special shout out to all our South Korean fans, our new subscribers and our old subscribers, as well as our usual subscribers. Talofa, and welcome to our channel. So today we're just me and the kids are just clearing up a bit of portion of the front of the house where we're about to start our small vegetable garden, and then we'll expand into other areas. You guys can see there, just here with the kids. So we're trying to take out as much as the weed as possible, and then we'll start germinating, making a nursery bed somewhere here where we can start off the vegetable garden. So hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel. We'll see you in a bit. We're planning to germinate a few of these seeds. So those seed packs we got, and we're looking at trying to maybe start off with some of the basils. Got some lettuce here, and then hopefully get it some watermelons. Definitely some spring onions, and then the basil, and then not sure about the carrots, but we'll get to that, and some of the melons. There we go. So yeah, hopefully this is successful because I'd really like to eat some of these stuff. If you guys can see there, the chickens there. So that's another advantage of why I wanted to bring it in this plot in front of the house, was because that there's a lot of chickens that come around, our chickens that eat, feed off of the insects around here. So that also helps bring down that snail and slug population, which feeds on the leaves of the greens and the veggies. So that's why I also wanted to bring it here, because the chicken can help clear some of the pests and insects that might damage our crops. So yeah, sort of like a symbiosis relationship, the vegetable garden attracts the insects. The chickens can eat the insects, the bad insects. Hopefully they know the difference between the bad and the good insects. So as you guys can see, the plot, that piece of area that we were cleaning, the chickens have arrived. I don't want to get too close in case they might get spooked, but they're actually starting to come look for insects and worms around the area that we cleared. So it's a win-win relationship. just utilizing some of the soil we packed not too long ago. You guys can see there. And the reason why I'm using this one, because this one's a lot more moist at the moment, and that's one of the things. And it's a lot more loose, so it's a lot better for germination, as it's not compact and it's still nice and moist, because that's one of the important things you need when you germinate seeds, is a lot of moisture. So this was a pre-made mix from that we bought from the store, which is great for germination, but sometimes I think it's a bit too dense. I mean, the nutrient level is a bit too dense for just a growing plant, so it's good to mix it up with just your ordinary soil, and you can get a lot more with that. So that's why I'm mixing it up with this soil that we did for the other plants. And then this one's actually a lot better because it's nice and moist as well. So as you can see, the top soil is nice and moist, which will greatly help with germination. And then once it establishes roots, we'll be able to utilize the pre-mixed soil that's dense in nutrients and actually help it. But one of the things I'm quite weary of right now is because once the plant actually enjoys that nutrient dense soil at the bottom, and then when we transfer it to our plots, they might feel a bit of a shock because of different nutrient levels. So something to be mindful of. But hopefully, fingers crossed, the plants will quickly adapt and be able to utilize the soil that it'll be in. Alright, so I've just been spending the time loosening up the soil and also at the same time mixing it by just placing my hand inside the well of the tray and then churning the soil like this, so the new soil mixes with the pre-made mix, and that'll also help air it out a bit because it's quite compact underneath. And then it's sort of like diluting the soil so that it's nice and not too strong for the plants. But so far it's all ready. So I've got 3 trays there, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm gonna get into the seeds. Alright, so first we're gonna start off with the spring onions, and then we'll move on to the other seeds. I like spring onions. They're great for the food as well, so great opportunity to start on these. So I filled up this line, 2, 3, 4, 4 lines with the spring onion, and now I'm gonna put basil in these ones, the last 3 there. Alright, so just finished putting the basils in this last 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, all across. And now we're going to add a bit of water. Oh no, we'll add the water later. I'm just going to set it to the side and start on the other seeds. Just adding a bit of topsoil to help cover them up a bit while they germinate, but not too much so in case they struggle to get out. So I don't want to pour too much in case I might waste it, especially we're still doing trials at the moment. So we're gonna go 2 per side. So just added the green pepper seeds, you guys can see there. Now I'm just gonna add a bit of topsoil, and then again setting it to the side. So we've got the lettuce in the first 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 rows lettuce, the last 3 is green pepper. They all have 2 seeds in each, so I guess that should be enough. In case you guys didn't know, this is not my first time planting these type of veggies. I have planted, I've done pak choi before, these ones. I've also done green pepper and tomato, so I'm going to show you guys some photos there. And yeah, so I've had some experience in planting this, but for lettuce, watermelon, and basil, this is my first time doing those. And also carrots, I've never done carrots, so these will also be my first. But I wanted to try these seeds first, and then we'll start because I've had some experience with them, and then we'll try the other ones hopefully in the next episode. But I want to get it all done now. All right, just got the watermelon left and the pak choi. But for the watermelon, all these will be predominantly watermelon, and then I'll try and the pak choi, I'll be throwing it over there into another plot there, where it's nice, which will help because I don't want to plant it in here, because I do have experience with pak choi and it's relatively easily to germinate. So yeah. All right, so we've got the watermelon seeds. Quite hard to plant this and record at the same time, but especially having fat fingers such as mine, jeez. This is why I prefer taro to plant, so I can grip it, but vegetables not my favorite. So now just gonna add some water to the trays to moisten up the soil, and then I'm gonna take that into the shade for a bit. I'm just gonna set them to the shade, and then we'll get over there to where we're gonna create our pak choi nursery. So this is where the kids and I were clearing in the morning. So we're gonna just find a good place nice shady place to germinate the seeds. All right, I think we found our place here. Soil's already nice and loose. So just gonna clear it up a bit. Soil is nice and loose now, so definitely a good place to make the bed. Just using my hand as a sieve, filter out the dirt while removing the rocks. All right, so although that does look like a small bed, once it germinates, it's going to be quite a lot, and then we'll plant them in and around this area here. So still got quite a lot of grass to weed, but we want to focus on this bed here where we're going to be the nursery and the germination spot for the pak choi. So obviously when they do start to germinate and grow strong, so they're not going to grow here, but once they do start to germinate, we'll give it about 2 weeks and then we'll start planting them around. Alright guys, so we're done. Just gonna get a bit of rest, and then I think we've got to go get taro later on in the evening, so we'll be back.
It just won't wake up!
Welcome back guys. Just woke up not too long ago, so just gonna go prepare the stuff for the umu. Get some breadfruit and collect some stuff for the food tomorrow, which is Sunday. Still feeling a bit sleepy though. already got our breadfruit. Just trying to see if we've got some coconuts. Try and get some luau. I'll show you guys. Uncle brought us some gates from his friend. So this will, I like these gates. Big thanks to his friend who's helped us out. So these gates will be used for the cattle farm. Also, we've got some of these gallons. This is from a local company just around the area that does roads. This is the tar they use for the roads. So they actually sell these. It's like $15 now for these gallons, which is useful on the farm to collect water. Just want to show you guys, Uncle and Pa has been working on another pak choi bed. You guys can see there. So you have to clear this up. We actually have to start getting the weed out, but it's looking really nice. I think we've got some spring onion there I didn't know about. There might be some spring onion. Yeah, it is spring onion. I didn't know about that. Also got some tomatoes. So yeah. And I'm starting another one on the other side, as you guys saw there in the beginning of the video. So a lot of stuff going on. But I'm just gonna go look for some coconuts now. So we're just going to the plantation next house, look for some coconuts and also get some luau. Not sure if I'll make a luau new with the coconut cream or some sort of meat luau, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, that a lot of our pineapples are fruiting now. Woo! I'll show you guys some more. These pineapples were part of I think it was a research that was going on at our office into pineapples and something. But then after the research, I saw that they were throwing them away, the planting material, or that top of the pineapple. So I thought to myself, you know, why are they throwing it away? I mean, we could use it to plant. I mean, and if no one's gonna use it, might as well take it. So I actually got 3 truckloads of those planting materials. And then when I did get those the pineapple planting materials, I actually planted them in and around our house. Well, the majority of them are fruiting now. There's a look at that. Got another one there. So all of these pineapples have fruit heads now. And it goes down towards that area, but I wanted to show you guys. I mean, it's just, when I think back at it, you know, because our office was actually throwing it away, and I thought, I mean, might as well use it. No one's using it. They were just dumping it into a big pit. But I guess, you know, that saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, you know, look at that. Now I can sell these pineapples to make a bit of extra money. But yeah, guys, just gonna go to the kitchen here. Don't cook and check something out. I'm just getting the kids to prep the omu for tomorrow. I think I might do omu here instead, just because we're a bit low on power at the moment. So we're gonna do omu. It might be just me and Loy and Siavi, but depends whoever wakes up first. So they're just sorting the rocks into piles. Large ones are on that side, and then the smaller ones and the medium ones are on that side. It's the kids' first time doing this, so I always try to encourage them to get to do it, especially chores around the house, because that way they'll know how to do the chores instead of being lazy. Yeah. It's always good for the kids to learn these things. And also, that way I can get a rest on Sundays, you know. Kuku may kuku na siya. Si may dolang-olang dun. Just taking off, so we had to take off the metal roofing because there are too many ashes inside, so always clean that up. And then now we're going to get the support logs that we usually place on the side of support logs there, and makes a square. Kuku maya. So at this point you also estimate how big your omu is, so in that way you can think about whether you need to make a space bigger or smaller. So that's too big. So we're just doing a small omu, so we don't need that much. So get it. So get it. So wow. Quick. Now some people might think this is a bit excessive for the kids. Not me, you know, because I believe that the kids have to learn, especially in the Samoan way of life. Kids need to learn this as soon as possible, so they can wrap their head around the daily chores here at the house, especially, you know, the Samoan way of life. So, you know, if you're the kind of parent doesn't want their kids doing, like, you know, hard work, and it's totally fine with you guys, but for me, I'd like to teach my children the Samoan way and hard life, just to prepare them, you know. And then, you know, that way I can just sit back next time, and they'll take care of these normal things. Look at that. Although they are struggling, I know deep down, you know, it's good for them. So now just spreading the rocks so that it covers any gaps. Got some aspiring content creators there. Tavario! Loki, another YouTube channel, a YouTube over here. Holy, let it channel next hour. Looks like we've got more than one channels operating in this family. Look at that. So this is what I mean. My daughter told me that the pile is full and she can't put any more rocks on it. But I told her you can still put rocks on it. There's still a lot of space. So, as you can see, it actually taps into their creativity as they try and find more ways to stack the rocks. And sort of building that mentality that there's always a way. Just gotta put your mind to it. Wala, ngayon fiya ah. So in my last Umu preparation, it was just me and my young daughter there in the black and white dress, and now she's showing them how the older kids how to do it, because they didn't do it before. That's what I mean by showing the kids how to do it, and they get more involved. And then yeah, it was a nice moment seeing my young daughter showing my older daughter how to do it. So the reason why we add coconut husks alongside the support logs is because it just adds a bit of protection for the logs, especially because the logs are flammable as well. The husks will burn. So the husks will burn first before the log burns, and that way we can save the logs for the next umu. Because if we don't keep putting the husks there, eventually the entire log's gonna be burnt off, and then we'll have to go look for other logs every Sunday. But we try to add the coconut husks just to prolong the life of the support logs. Alright, now we're adding these for the fire, which are the coconut shells, and then we'll add the timber or the wood over there, but that'll be for tomorrow. Jadi, may ko siya po in your video kasi at channel kako ay nga. Oi do. Kids trying to overrun my channel. We're just getting some things to cover leaves. Usually it's the large leaves to cover the umu. Here's another good plant with large leaves that we usually use to cover the umu. Opapaka, doesn't matter. Another good leaf is the tamu leaf, the yams. So we got a few there. We'll get some more from this side. So it's important not to take the ones that are growing well, supporting the plants, but the ones that are actually dying. So I usually target these ones because they're nice, and they're also already soft anyway. So plus they're of little use to the plants at the moment, so might as well use them. We've got a few here. I'm gonna quickly get them. So back at the house now, checking on the things for the umu. So Loy already got us taro, got the ulu there, and then I'm gonna get luau and some other stuff. I think that'll be it. Nothing too fancy. Just keep it real. Alright guys, so if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. We just finished the last bits of the preparation for umu. We had to make some new iofis, sort of like tongs we used to hold the hot rocks for. Just made 2 new ones here, as our old ones are quite worn out. But I think I'm about to sign off now. Just gonna finish some last minute things here, and then that's it for us. I just want to say thank you again, guys. Really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you to our old and usual followers. You guys have really helped the channel grow, and especially to our new followers as well, our new subscribers. Thank you for choosing to watch our channel. I really appreciate it, guys. So make sure that you guys catch on the Sunday cooking episode, the one that'll be after this one. So yeah, definitely catch you guys on our upcoming cooking episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel. Hope you enjoyed today's content, and God bless, guys. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next episode.